Hi everyone, today we are going to be looking at white balance. The reason we do white balance is so that we get as close as possible to true colors during the shoot. Now there are different ways of doing your white balance. The first one is using the auto white balance, and on the Canon EOS-R you go to the white balance menu and then you scroll to the AWB, which stands for auto white balance. The Canon does a very good job in this mode and I use this most of the time. If you don't want to do automatic white balance, you can do your own custom white balance, and there are different ways of doing that. First of all, let's look at doing it in camera. For you to do custom white balance in camera, the camera needs a reference for what is white in your lighting conditions. So what you need to do first is, with all your lights set up, whatever you're going to be using in the environment that you're going to be shooting, you want to take a piece of white paper, or if you're more advanced, you can take a gray card and take a shot of that gray card or white piece of paper using the lights that you're going to be using for the shoot. You want to make sure the image fills the frame. Once you have that image, you then go to your white balance menu, and then you scroll to the right and click on custom white balance. That menu will take you back to the original menu. You just go down one and you click on custom white balance. The camera will then ask you for an image to use as a reference, and so you scroll to the image that you took with your camera before, and then you click on that and it will ask you if this is the image you want to use as reference, and you just click set. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and shoot in that environment. But every time the lighting condition changes, you need to reshoot that white piece of paper and go through this process all over again. The second way that might be easier is to do this in post. And so what you do is you kind of go through the same process as you did with the first custom white balance, and that is you need a reference image that is white, or what they call 50% gray. Before the shoot, just take the image of the white piece of paper like we did in the first instance, but this time you're not going to use it in camera. What you're going to do is just go ahead and shoot, and if your white balance is off, it's okay, it doesn't matter. What you then do is go into Lightroom or Photoshop. If you're using Lightroom, all you need to do is open up that image in the develop module, where you have all your photos ready to be adjusted, and then you click on the eyedropper that is close to your basic adjustment settings, and then click on that white, and Lightroom will adjust the temperature and tint settings so that that piece of paper becomes white. And then if there's need, you can make fine adjustments to the white balance. Once you've done that, you want to copy those adjustments across all the images that you took. And the way you do that in Lightroom to make it easy is you just select the other photos in the develop module, and then you click on sync, and when the sync dialog box comes up, you click on white balance, and Lightroom then adjusts all your images to the correct white balance. If you shot across different lighting environments, then what you want to do is to group your photos before you import them into Lightroom according to the environment where you shot them. This will make the batch processing of syncing the settings much quicker and much easier in Lightroom. And that's it for today, setting your white balance on the Canon EOS-R using a reference piece of paper or gray card.